Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pig Investor channel. A very Merry Christmas to everyone watching. I'm actually recording this just before Christmas, but I wanted to put it out on Christmas Day as a little treat for anyone who's got some downtime. Whether you're waiting for your Christmas dinner, relaxing in the afternoon, or looking for something different to watch in the evening if you've had enough of the same Christmas shows every year, hopefully you'll be able to sit back and enjoy this video as I break down my entire net worth at 25 years old. Just 3 years ago, my net worth was under £2,000. Fast forward to today, and after turning 25 last week, I figured there's no better time than now to share the exact figures with you all. In this video, I'll break down all of my savings and investments and explain how I plan to keep building towards my long-term goals. If you do enjoy this type of video, then please smash the like button, and if I receive over 100 likes, I'll be sure to revisit the topic and create similar videos in the future. So to give a bit of background before we jump into the numbers, I want to start off by saying that I definitely wasn't born into money. When I think back to my childhood, one thing that really stands out is how hard my parents worked. They were always doing everything they could to give us a better life. I didn't fully get it back then. To me, it was just normal. But now I realise how much they sacrificed behind the scenes. The main takeaway from my childhood was that no matter how tough things got, they just kept pushing. And that stuck with me. It taught me what real work ethic looks like, not loud, not flashy, just quiet and consistent effort day after day. I carry that with me now. Every time things get tough, I think about them and how they never gave up. That's where my drive really comes from. I've always been fascinated by investing, but for a long time, I didn't know where to start. Unfortunately, my first experience was with day trading, where I quickly learned the hard way that it's nowhere near as easy as it's made out to be. Looking back though, it turned out to be one of the best lessons I could have learned. Even after that experience, I still wanted my money to work harder for me, just in a smarter, more sustainable way. That's when I discovered long-term investing. I started off by learning how important it is to have an emergency fund in place, a few months worth of expenses saved up before even thinking about starting to invest in the markets. Once I had that foundation sorted, I began diving into different investment strategies. The one that really resonated with me was dividend investing. It just clicked. Watching the snowball effect of passive income grow over time was incredibly motivating. From there, I cut back on unnecessary spending, picked up extra shifts at work, and saved aggressively to build that emergency fund and get started. After months of grinding, reading financial books, and watching countless hours of investing content, I finally made my first proper investment in August 2023. In that first year, I focused almost entirely on dividend stocks, but since then, I've branched out into a few different areas, which I'll show you in today's video, so stay tuned for that. Before we dive into my net worth, I'd love to hear what your current net worth is and if you have any net worth goals. So if you do, please feel free to drop them in the comments down below. For this video, I'm not including my house or my pension. That's because I only want to count assets that I have instant access to. I'm a homeowner and do have a workplace pension, but since that money is tied up and not accessible right now, I personally prefer to calculate my net worth without including them. That said, in the future, I may do a separate video where I do include everything, including my property and my pension. Let's now break down my net worth and see if you think I'm ahead, in line with, or behind where I should be as a 25-year-old living in the UK. Starting off with my current account, there's only about £23 in there. It might sound funny, but I do that intentionally. At the start of each month, I move my money into different pots such as bills, savings and investments, so there's never much left over sitting in there. This keeps me organised and ensures every pound has a clear purpose. So this brings my overall net worth total to £23.12. Next up, we've got my emergency fund, the one that I talked about earlier as being so crucial for any investor. Earlier this year, it was actually up at £6,000, but after a major car issue, I ended up using almost all of it to buy a newer, more reliable vehicle. At one point, this fund was literally back down to zero, so I've had to rebuild it from scratch, and I'm actually very happy to see that it's back up at £1,000 already. And remember, that's exactly what an emergency fund is there for. Instead of panicking, pulling money out of my investments or taking out a loan, I was able to handle the situation with very little stress and sort out a new car when I needed it. This now brings my overall net worth total to £1,023.12. Next is my cash savings, money that's essentially on standby to be invested. At the moment, I've currently got £400 sitting there. Ideally, I'd like to build this up to around £2,000 so that if we do have a market pullback or a big opportunity, like the dip we had earlier this year with the Trump tariffs, I can then move quickly and take full advantage of it. This now brings my total overall net worth to £1,423.12. Now moving on to my first investment portfolio. This is a smaller portfolio held outside of my ISA sitting in Trading 212's general investing account. The main purpose of this account is for my £1 a day S&P 500 challenge, and I also use it occasionally to invest in more speculative stocks with a bit of fun money. As we can see, it currently sits at £642.27 in here, with the aim to continue adding at least £1 every single day into this account. This now brings my overall net worth past that £2,000 mark at £2,065.39. And now we're going to move on to the big one, my main ISA portfolio, which currently sits at around £58,000. This was actually the first account I ever invested in, and it's by far my largest. It's also my main dividend portfolio, so this is where the majority of my long-term wealth building happens. My plan is to hopefully max out my £20,000 ISA limit contribution this year and do the same again for 2026 and 2027. This now brings my overall net worth total to over £60,000 at £60,118.57. Next up is my Invest Engine ISA, which I started about a year and a half ago. This one follows a factor-based investing approach, meaning I invest in ETFs with certain factor biases, things like quality, value and momentum, in areas I believe will outperform the overall market. So far, I'm really happy with how it's performing, and I add £100 every single month. Right now, we can see that I'm already up over £380 in the account, and the balance sits at £3,223.56. This now brings my overall net worth to £63,342.13. After that, I've got my free trade ISA, which is purely focused on UK dividend paying stocks. I built this one as a smaller, more realistic portfolio to show what the average person could start with. I actually invest all of my YouTube earnings into this account every month, and as we can see, it's starting to shape up nicely, with the account now sitting at £1,147.90. I'm making around £200 in YouTube earnings every single month, so it will continue to grow at a steady rate. This now brings my overall net worth total to £64,490.03. And finally, let's talk about my crypto portfolio, which is currently sitting at just under £5,000. I've been paying a lot more attention to this one recently as I've been diving deeper into crypto and the technology behind it. At the moment, I'm using two platforms, eToro and Kraken Pro. I've been leaning more towards Kraken Pro because the fees are much lower, but I haven't moved everything over from my eToro account to Kraken Pro yet, as selling all of it will actually incur more fees than it's worth. For now, I'm gradually going to keep adding to the Kraken position while leaving my eToro portfolio as it is. I also picked up a ledger last month and have started to move small amounts of Solana and Ethereum onto it. The plan is to eventually transfer everything on there since it's much safer and more secure. Both of these portfolios have seen a significant drop over the past couple of months, but that's just part of the crypto game. It's highly volatile. And that's exactly why my goal is to keep my crypto portfolio to a maximum of 10% of my overall wealth, which is the level I feel comfortable with. And remember, just because someone else holds a certain amount in crypto doesn't mean you should do the same. Everyone's financial situation and risk tolerance are different, so it's important to find what works for you. And this now brings my overall net worth total to £69,193.08, which honestly I'm really proud of, considering I'm only 25 years old and still do have a lot of time on my side. What's next? Well, moving forward, my focus is to keep working hard, staying disciplined, and continuing to live a bit on the frugal side until I hit that £100,000 net worth milestone. I know it's rather ambitious, but I would love to hit that milestone before I turn 26. Once I reach that point, I feel like compound interest will really start to do the heavy lifting for me. At that stage, I'll probably still keep investing, but just maybe not quite as aggressively as I am right now. That said, I genuinely love the process of investing and building wealth, so who knows, maybe I'll never slow down. And that's going to wrap up this Christmas special. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, make sure to drop a like as it really supports the channel, and please comment your own net worth goals because I love hearing where everyone else is on their journey. I hope you are all having a great Christmas and have a wonderful new year. here's to a successful 2026. Thanks for watching, and for now, this is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.